Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How's your world today? How's things where you are? It's really nice here. I think it was like 70 today. Pretty actually decent. I gave you the update on the job yesterday, and I've had or 2 days ago, I don't remember. I've seen some questions. Multiple people, like 2, have asked what's happening with the company that I was starting. And so I just want to address that because, you know, people care. If you're not aware, at my previous position, I wrote some software for a school district to help them track some data. And it was a very simple application, and it was hosted at my previous employer. And when the state legislature decided that my previous employer didn't exist anymore, the future of that software was kind of, what are we going to do with this? Like the school district that I wrote it for wanted to continue using it. Other school districts have expressed interest in using it, but it's kind of, on June 30th, the server gets shut off. So who owns it, who does what with it, we don't know. I spoke with a few school districts and asked, like, if I took this on, you know, if I continued to offer service on this application myself, would you work with me on that? And they were like, yes, we want this, and we were willing to pay you. And I said, okay. And so I formed a corporation. Well, I formed an LLC to take ownership of that project and continue supporting it. And we did the whole we went through all the legal process to make sure that I owned the rights of the IP, the rights of all the code that I wrote, the logos that I designed, the name, all that stuff, were passed to, technically they were passed to my company, but they were passed to me. That way that legally I can continue supporting this without it being any issues. I purchased the rights and all that. And I was in the process of setting up the new version of the software with a better interface and more options and that sort of thing, when the process began with this new job last December of maybe I'm going to get this new job, maybe I'm not going to get this new job, that sort of thing. I knew that I had some time, so I kind of put it on hold for a little while, and I'm glad that I did. Because what I have decided to do is to not take on that project as a personal project, but instead I will license the rights to my software to my current employer, and we will provide the software there. And there's a few reasons for that. This software it's extremely simplistic, but it requires every user in a school district to have an account. And I don't know if you've ever written an application for a few thousand users, but what you might think is a simple thing when you put it up will generate a whole lot of support need. More than you anticipate when a few thousand users start using it. And if the conversations that I've had with school districts is any indication, this software will grow well beyond the initial districts that pick it up, because it's extremely affordable and extremely well written, and I'm really proud of it, actually. And it functions exactly how they want it to function. If that's any indication, it could be thousands of users, which requires quite a bit. And I could do it. It could be my full-time job, but I'm not interested in committing my life to one application forever. And I feel like if I was a single developer company and I went that path, that's what would happen. I wouldn't charge enough for this piece of software to really afford bringing on another developer, and it would just be me stuck with it. So this option means that this application now has the support of an entire host of people. I work at an office now that has like a legitimate tech structure. You know, we have systems guys whose jobs are to spin servers up and maintain them. We have, you know, data center guys whose jobs are to make sure the hardware are okay. We have applications guys, which is what I'm doing. I'm the programming guys, which make the software. We have applications guys that support the software and that manage the user base. And we have a 24-hour help desk, which means that, well, what it means is I can continue to be passionate about this app. I can continue to support this thing and really give it my everything without it becoming this overly consumptive business that would require me to put 80 hours into it every week. So I can continue to support it. I can continue to be proud of it. And I can collect my paycheck at the end of the day and go home and know that there's a whole team behind me supporting it. So that's the decision that I've made, and I'm very confident that it's the correct decision. I was honestly very scared of taking this on by myself without another co-founder or another helper or anything. But knowing that I didn't have the funds to do that means that this is the best option. This is the best option for me, and the best option for the software, and the best option for not only the clients that are currently using, but the clients that are already on board to sign up for it. So it's cool. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I've been working on, I officially have 3 projects that I'm assigned to. One of them, of course, is mine, and the other 2 projects are legacy code that I am helping to, not necessarily rewrite, but helping to refactor and fix and upgrade and that sort of stuff. So I like being overwhelmed. I work better that way. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have more questions, please leave them in the comments. I hope to be busy this weekend. I might make another video. I don't know. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but Keely got me journal number 3 from Gravity Falls. Like, this is the official journal number 3 from Gravity Falls, and I've had it at work now, and I want to make a book holder, like one of those book stands that holds it like this, so it's on display. And I don't know if I'm going to make a video about it or not, and that's why I'm telling you. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to make a build video of the book holder, or should I just come down here and do it? If you're interested in seeing that sort of thing, I'll make it. Because I love you guys. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being amazing. And I'll see you on Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. When was the first dollar bill made? 1863, the first $1 bill was issued as a legal tender note, in a United States note, with a portrait of Salmon P. Chase, the Secretary of the Treasury under President Abraham Lincoln. Salmon was his name. Salmon, like the fish.